Hello, welcome to Daily News from Martyrdom TV. Scholarly meetings of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi during nights of Ramadan 2022. The house of His Eminence Grand Shia Islamic jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Shirazi in the holy city of Qom in Iran hosts series of scholarly meetings during the nights of the holy month of Ramadan. In these meetings, senior scholars, clerics, and seminarians ask their questions on Islamic law, history, and beliefs from His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. The enthusiasts can follow the discussions in these meetings live on Martyrdom TV and its official web pages on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram every night at 11:30 p.m. Qom local time. Yaseen Mosque distributes 14,000 food baskets to needy in Iran, Iraq, and Afghanistan. The Yaseen Husayniya Mosque, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Sydney, Australia, distributed 14,000 food baskets to needy and low-income households in the three countries of Iran, Iraq, and Afghanistan. This humanitarian project was carried out in accordance to the directives of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi during the fasting month of Ramadan. Jaffariya Husayniya commemorates late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi in Saudi Arabia. The Husayniya of Jaffariya in Sayhat city of Saudi Arabia held a ceremony to commemorate the 21st anniversary of the passing away of the late great scholar Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi. The ceremony was attended by dozens of religious and cultural figures, as well as the general public, who listened to speeches about the legacies of the late Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, also known as the King of Authors. Rasul Adham Husayniya mourns martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in Kuwait. Rasul Adham Husayniya, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Kuwait, commemorated the martyrdom of the commander of the faithful, Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and honored the holy nights of Qadr. The ceremonies continued for 3 nights, hosting many cultural, social, and religious figures, including Sayyid Hussein and Sayyid Ahmad Shirazi, the 2 sons of the Grand Shia jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Shirazi. Sayyid Ahmad al-Waiz was the main speaker at this ceremony. Clerics, seminarians, and prayer leaders gather at office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in India. The office of His Eminence Grand Shia jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in India hosted a meeting of religious speakers, preachers, clerics, and prayer leaders in this country on last Friday, April 29, 2022. The meeting was presided over by Sayyid Saif Abbas Naqvi, the representative of the Grand Jurist in India. Mr. Naqvi appreciated the commitment of all clerics, preachers, and prayer leaders at this meeting for their religious activities in the month of Ramadan and encouraged them to keep working in their communities with the same resolve during the rest of the year. Shia believers honor memory of late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi in Saudi Arabia. The Shia believers in Sayhat city of Saudi Arabia honored the 21st anniversary of the passing away of the late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi at the Husayniya of Darul Hussein in this city. In this gathering, Sheikh Naji Zawad Khamis made a speech about the life of the late Grand Ayatollah and honored his legacies. AhlulBayt Institute holds 10th Ramadan contest in Basra province in Iraq. AhlulBayt Institute, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra province, held the 10th round of its annual contests in this year's holy month of Ramadan. Each year, this contest attracts participants on all social media platforms from different provinces of Iraq. In this contest, more than 1,350 users have answered questions about the Imam of Time, Imam al-Mahdi, may God hasten his reappearance. The top 30 participants will receive prizes. Memorial of late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi in Qatif city of Saudi Arabia. The Shia believers in Qatif city of Saudi Arabia commemorated the King of Authors, the late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi, 21 years after his passing. The believers in this city gathered at the Husayniya of Rasul Adham to attend a ceremony which was organized by the AhlulBayt Institute in this city. In his speech, Sheikh Muhammad Suwaila counted out the monumental legacies of the late Grand Ayatollah for the Shia communities. Al-Banin Institute hosts Iraqi Reciter in Mayson province of Iraq. Al-Banin Institute, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Mayson province of Iraq, hosted Haji Sadun Tabur al-Bahadali, a famous reciter of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, in Iraq. After some discussions, this Iraqi reciter hummed some poems about the holy AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, in this meeting. Batal Al-Alqami community mourns martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in Faf district of Basra province. Batal Al-Alqami community affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Faf district of Basra province held ceremonies to commemorate the martyrdom of the Emir of the believers, Imam Ali, peace be upon him. The ceremonies were attended by youngsters who listened to eulogies recited by Karal al-Bizani. Fatimiya community organizes recreational trip for orphans in Basra province of Iraq. Fatimiya community affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra province organized a recreational trip for orphan children in the city. In this trip, these children visited an amusement park and then received some gifts.